I grew up in a middle-class family. The kind of family whose children would start out at jobs at grocery stores or coffee shops. But upon turning 18, being the black sheep of my family, I took a job at a gas station, and not a run-down or dirty one at all, but still a gas station. Customers were generally friendly, but every job had the older men who took the time out of their day to make innuendos to the more attractive girls. I never felt in danger, until one night. I was working an overnight, and just like any other night, badly any customers, lots of cleaning and keeping busy in order to not fall asleep standing up. Around 2 a.m. the phone rang, which wasn't an oddity. Some people called to make sure we were open 24 hours. I picked it up without a second thought, giving my general greeting. There was a pause, a few harsh and sharp breaths at the other end. Then, "You ignored me today, my name." "I'm sorry, may I ask who's calling?" "You're so loved. I love you so much. And you just ignored me." He then began to sing, voice slurring from what must have been from a blood alcohol level way above the limit of sanity. "You are loved, my name, so loved, I love you." I got scared, and without hearing another word I hung up. I told my coworker, and he said it was probably a joke, or some guy just wanting to scare a freshly legal public worker. I went on with my work after my coworker gave me the button to hook onto the back of my pants that would call 911 upon being pressed, but I would still jump every time he walked behind me or the door would open. Finally, when I started to calm down again, the phone rang again. My coworker was outside and the phone had to be answered. So hesitantly I answered it and raised it to my ear. "You need to get out of my head." His tone was angry now, demanding, as if I had done something to him. I didn't say anything. "Get out of it. You won't leave me alone. I love you. Don't you understand?" I hung up. Set the phone down. I got myself some water, telling myself that I was making it a bigger deal than it was. I wasn't I? Instantly the phone rang again, and a burst of anger, I grabbed it and answered it. Without giving him a second, I demanded a reason. "What do you want from me?" I practically screamed into the phone. I was tired, annoyed, and over being afraid of a man who took to a phone as a weapon. "You seem stressed. I'm coming to see you." A click and a long dial tone greeted my eardrum as my lip began to quiver. The rest of the night I felt like I was trapped in a box, like I didn't have enough air to breathe, like the door opening would be the end of me. But he didn't come. The phone didn't ring again. Customers came and went, each as innocent as the last, tiredly handing me cash and asking me to put it on their pumps. When my shift came to an end and the sun had risen, I felt freedom, stepping out of the store and making my way to my car. There was a note on my front windshield. "I told you I would come see you. Man who called my job. Let's not ever meet."